Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It's Monday evening and this evening we are talking pubs, or lack thereof. I don't know how it is anywhere else in the world, but I do know that here in the UK, pubs are closing at a pretty fast rate. And that is because the rent has gone up, the electricity's gone up, cost of food's gone up, the cost of staff hiring has gone up, and also that's like a whole, that's one side. The costs have pretty much costs of everything have gone up. But on the other side, you've also got the number of people going into pubs has gone down. Now, I know 60s, 70s, the pubs were the heart of the community. 80s, 90s, they were still there. Certainly youngsters were going out at night. Possibly not as busy during the day as they had been before. And that's when they sort of started to bring in food. And of course, as you got into the 2000s, etc., that's when you started having your pub grub, where they started expanding into different areas to bring in other customers. I mean, I remember when Kathleen was young, so you're talking early 2000s, I mean, they had play parks, they had ball pools for the kids, etc., etc. Now, with the costs, it is really, really difficult for pubs to keep going. And if they are part of a large chain that's struggling, the value of the property as residential rather than industrial can be so much more if you sell it as a pub or if you sell it as a possible home. You get so much more money for it if it's going to be a possible home. But looking at it as a whole, you're like, yep, that makes perfect sense. But looking at it as to what pubs used to be, they used to be the heart of communities. And we're hearing nowadays about the amount of loneliness and depression that's going about with people, the lack of socialisation. And it made me think, couldn't the pubs be used for more socialisation without the drinking? I know, reading a report that I just read there, there was one of the guys who's with a pub that's been sold on, it's been reopened. He worked there before it got sold and now he works there again now that it's been sold. And he had said that it's events, it's your birthdays, it's your weddings, it's your office stuff. It's events that keep them going. It's not just people coming in to drink. And surely we can change the pubs from a drinking place to a socialisation place, because the number of people drinking is going down, especially in the younger generations. People don't drink like they did before. They don't have time. They don't have the money. So yeah, that's my little thought. In this time where people are struggling to have places to meet just to say hello to each other in the passing, maybe look at doing pubs that way. Haven't quite got it all sorted out in my head, but I thought it was a good idea anyway. So now I'm going to go and dog sit the dog, and I will catch you later.